Well, good day, my friends. Million here with you, MILLIA, for Million Speaks, your vocal care and maintenance emporium. We're going to get right into it today. Going to discuss with you something I've created called the Vocal Rescue Plan. Now, you are scheduled to perform as a speaker, a singer, actor on the day of an event. Maybe it's your big keynote you wanted to do, your TED Talk. You're getting ready to go for maybe the speech of a lifetime. But you wake up that day, or you feel it in the days leading up to it, that throat's getting a little scratchy. Maybe you wake up a little hoarse one day, sore throat, tightness or something. Maybe you were overusing it. Maybe you're screaming. Maybe a cold is coming on. Allergies, that happens. Or some other factor that is just making your voice just sound terrible. And the magic question is, now what? Now, clearly, not medical advice. Please don't take it that way. I'm just giving you my experience and what has worked in the past for me. And I will share with you right now the game plan. Million's Vocal Rescue Plan starts with this. Number one, we're going to address inflammation and dehydration. This is always the first thing right out of the chute. Number one, if you're drinking coffee, you need to go pour that out and get rid of it. Caffeine is nothing you want right now. So if it's tea or soda, Pepsi, Dr. Pepper, energy drinks, coffee, whatever, you need to cut that right now. The reason being is that it is dehydrating to you, and dehydration will further wreck your vocal cords and contribute to inflammation. So from now until that speech is over, you got to stop. When the speech is over, you could drink a whole pot of coffee for all I care. You stick your mouth under the fountain soda thing, the dispenser at your local convenience store, drink it directly out of the fountain for all I care all night long, if they'll let you. But until your speech is done, no, we're stopping right there. No tea, honey, lemon, that's crap. That doesn't work anyway. Trust me on this one, that you're wasting your time. If it makes you feel better, if you think if you like the placebo effect, go for it. But at this point, room temperature water, as much as you can palate until this speech is over. Cut it about 45 minutes to an hour before the actual speech, so you don't have to use the bathroom while you're up on stage, because nobody wants that. So you got to time it a little bit. But for the whole day leading up to it, nothing but room temperature water as much as you can stand. Hydration is systemic. Okay, you cannot just drink it and have it affect your vocal cords. Just not going to happen. Tea, if it's not caffeinated, all right, I'll allow it this time, even though I think it's kind of crap. But again, if it's going to get you to drink water and it's going to get you to hydrate, by all means do it. Skip the honey, skip the lemon, never hot tea. Trust me, no, don't go hot. Lukewarm, room temperature as high as you go. Make sure you have some kind of humidifier. I'm going to suggest a cold air humidifier for a couple reasons. There's different purposes for each. The cold air is going to sort of soothe a little bit, and you want to get inflammation off your vocal cords, and that does it in a way that's not overwhelming. It's not like drinking something ice cold or eating ice cream or a slushie or something like that. We don't want to get into that territory right now. So cold air humidifier, breathe in the cold air, steam, whatever you want to call it, the vapors, breathe that in and do your warm-ups as you normally would. Step one. Number two, we're going to get into resonance exercises. The first one on my list is a very low, gentle hum that goes into what's called vocal fry. Vocal fry is the low end of the voice like this that gets real croaky and gets like real creaky, and it's like it gets really down low in there. Okay, that's your vocal fry. Take it down the vocal fry. You're going to hum gently, slowly through the front of the mask, out the nose, resonate, and bring it down into that vocal fry register. So, bring it down low enough where you could feel the vocal cords engage with that sort of tightness or inflammation, and gently stay there for 10-second bursts. Breathe. Keep it nice and relaxed. We don't want any tension, no tightness, no nothing. Okay? Keep it nice and gentle. Breathe. You can even descend it down like the yawn size we do. Kind of like a growl, but don't go into full growl territory. Just kind of teeter on the edge a little bit. What that's going to do is that's going to take the lower end of your voice. It's going to vibrate it, and it's going to get any like phlegm or buildup that may be starting. It's going to start getting that off of there. The second thing it's going to do, it's going to stretch out the muscles a little bit because that's sort of the lower end. Low end is where the voice gets its fullness from when you're speaking. So when you tend to get sick or you have something going on hoarse with your voice, that area kind of is where it gets affected the most in a lot of cases. So we're going to start keying in on that. We're going to try to beat it to the punch, basically. So nice low hum vocal fry. As you complete your vocal fry, low hum like that, you may start getting some phlegm loosening up. Not to be gross, but this is just the way it is. If you're going to be a professional, you got to put up with this stuff. Most people clear their throat wrong. What they do is they go like that, or they go, you know, where they're talking. Did you ever see that? Someone's like, oh yeah, we're doing our speech. Please don't do that. Whenever you do that, these little tiny vocal cords like this are smacking together. So you're going, if you already have inflammation, if they're already starting to get sore and tight and you start knocking them together like that, it's going to make it worse. The proper way to clear a throat is after you do that is, it's a very hard breath out without going, you don't want the short, choppy staccato things. What you want is like that. You can maybe do one little choppy thing at the end just to clear it out, but do not do it repeatedly over and over again. Please don't go, please stop doing that. It's going to be a real long day if you keep doing that. Okay, so proper throat clearing to go with your resonance exercise. Number 3, this is sort of the magic. If this doesn't work, you're in for a bad day. Take a straw, okay, drinking straw. I have a metal one here. You could use the one you get at any kind of fast food restaurant. Don't use the big like boba straws or like the Dairy Queen spoon thing. Don't use that. Those are too big. The little coffee stirrer ones that are hollow in the center, maybe you could probably work with that, but a standard regular drinking straw. Don't go fancy. You're going to do something called straw phonation. And what that is a standard drinking straw. You're going to do the same kind of hum you did earlier, but instead of going down to that vocal fry, you're just going to let it come out of you naturally. Whatever note or pitch comes out naturally, especially if you're tight or sore, let it go. Just go gentle. And what you're going to do is you're going to hum through the straw to the point where you sort of get the chipmunk cheeks. It's going to look like this. If you're not fully getting the chipmunk cheek thing, you could take your finger on the end gently. Please don't hurt yourself. And once you get to the point where the pressure kind of equalizes, just stop there. Then release and let the air go out through the straw. So breathe in, chipmunk cheek. Pause when it equalizes. Hold for about 10 seconds. And then release and let the air go through the straw. This is going to stabilize pressure, what's called back pressure. These are called semi-occluded vocal tract exercises. This is going to equalize pressure coming from the top down and the bottom up. The vocal cords need even equilibrium, sort of like alignment on your car tires, to be at their best. This will rescue you from a lot of things. Once you do that, get the back pressure locked in. Number 2 for straw phonation is you're going to do that low, gentle vocal fry through the straw. Sounds like this. Breathe in. And make sure your cheeks are puffing out a little bit. 10-second bursts. If you can't do 10, 5 to 7 is fine. Just get it going. Next thing you're going to do is something called sirens. You're going to do that same concept, except you're going to start at whatever pitch you're at. You're going to raise the pitch up a little bit and bring it back down like how a siren sounds. It's going to go like this. And just keep doing that over and over again. You don't have to go crazy high pitch. Just go up a little tiny bit and down a little bit. Just wobble a little tiny bit on this one. Wherever you're comfortable. We just want to stay functional. We're not trying to go and sing opera tonight. We just need to get through this thing. Again, the last thing, and I sort of opened with this, but I'll just review it again, is equalizing air pressure. So you take your breath in. You're going to breathe air through the straw, tap off the end here until you feel everything sort of stop, and then pause there. Don't push. Don't hurt yourself, okay? Breathe in, air through the straw, tap it off, and let the pressure equalize and stop. Then release and let the air out. Equalizing of air pressure. So we have the low vocal fry hum, we have the siren hum, and then we have the air equalization exercise. Use a straw. It's going to be your best friend. Now listen, This isn't a miracle. I'm just trying to get you through it. This is a Band-Aid until you can do this. Do this throughout the day. Don't overdo it. You'll feel when you're kind of getting maybe too much. Like when you exercise too much, you feel like, all right, I need a break. Take breaks. Do not speak throughout the day. Trust me on this one. Leading up to the event, no speaking unless you absolutely have to. No singing, no talking, no practicing. You have nothing with your voice except these exercises. Now, the low hums, the straw phonation, totally fine. Do not start taking phone calls. Do not start doing coachings. Do not do this on the day of your event if you're in this situation. Got to get through this, okay? Right before you go on the stage, hit the straws, hit the hums, do those kind of things. Always gentle, okay? Nice and easy. We're not trying to win awards here. We just got to get through this because we're in a bad spot here. After the event, okay, try not to mingle, try not to, especially if it's like a loud atmosphere and you got to talk over things, especially if it's maybe a smoky room or like a bar or something like that, you got to get out of there. I'm sorry. Apologize, tell everybody you're not feeling well, whatever you got to do. If you actually absolutely have to stay, you better start hitting the room temperature water more than you can friggin' palate. I'm not joking here. This is that critical deciding factor where things can go really bad. And now you might say, well, I have to network. I have to talk to my people. Okay, you can go do that for 2 hours, but then you're going to be without a voice for 3-4 weeks. Is that what you want? Okay. I don't make these rules. I'm just trying to help you. After the event, if you start, indeed, let's say you get a cold. Let's say that you get the flu. You get something where it just attacks the entire respiratory system. It just happens, right? Vocal rest. Do not talk. Do not try to work through it. Do not give speeches when you're sick. Use the straw. Drink the water. Vocal rest. You could take a little index card and write on it the words on vocal rest. And then if somebody comes up to you, show them the card. On the flip side, say sorry. On the other side, say on vocal rest. People around you need to understand you're a professional. You need to do these things. And if that's what you have to do, it's what you have to do. I'm sorry, I don't mean to break it to you, but again, I always tell everybody, if you want to be a professional, you got to do professional things. It's not always pleasant, but if you want to keep the voice working, you want to keep the job, you want to keep getting invited back, this is unfortunately what needs to be done. Now, I hope that you don't have this situation. I hope you don't have any voice problems or you wake up sick for a big event. I hope you rock your next big speech that you have. But remember, if you don't, come back to this video at millionspeaks.com. It's going to be under the vocal rescue plan. If you want, on that same page, you can go and sign up. Give me your email address and I will send you a copy of the vocal rescue plan. It's all on here. Everything I just went through with you. Completely free. You'll get a copy of this and my daily vocal care checklist. All you got to do is fill out the form, send your email, and it will come right back to you as 2 PDF attachments. They are yours as a free gift just because I like you. All right, visit millionspeaks.com. If you're watching this on the website, there's a couple buttons below where you can do all this stuff. Otherwise, go to millionspeaks.com. Right on the first page, it says vocal rescue plan, a big alert next to it. Click that button. It'll take you there, take you to everything you need to know. Sign up, get this stuff, and most importantly, take care of yourself. All right? I'm going to let Vloxet take us out. See you guys next time.
Hi, I'm Vloxet. Make sure to like, follow, and subscribe to Millions channel. See you soon.